Hi friends, today I am going to draw the isometric projection of combination of these two solids. One is the pentagonal prism. Over that a cone is placed. The pentagonal prism base side is 45 mm and height is 35 mm. Over that the cone is placed whose base diameter is 45 mm, height 65 mm. To draw this one I need to construct a regular pentagon. That pentagon I am going to fix into a box, and that box I am transferring into an isometric box. By creating this box here, so usually a rectangular box is generated. By doing so, each corner over the sides of this rectangle I am going to measure. The same thing I am going to transfer on isometric box. So by that I am able to create the isometric view. Then that one I am going to convert into isometric projection. Let's start this one. First thing I'm going to draw the pentagon, regular pentagon. So for that I need to construct a rough pentagon. Roughly I'm going to draw a pentagon whose side length is 45 mm. The include angles I'm going to set 108. This side also 108 I'm going to set. Using the equal command I transfer the property of this measured side to all the remaining sides. Now by taking the line I am going to create a rectangle or a box, which is definitely a rectangle in this case. With the help of alignment indicator I am creating the box. Now let's measure the dimensions of this box. This corner is exactly to the center, so that I am not going to measure this one. This corner I am going to measure and keep here, so that this corner also having the same distance of this type, so that twice I can utilize this distance to generate the corners. Then again these two corners having the same distance from the end of the box edges. So any one side you can just measure and keep here. Now let's draw the isometric box. So before that, for the convenience, I am going to give some names to the corner. Say corner number 1, corner number 2, this is 3, this is 4, and here I am going to start with, say, let's say corner number 1 of the rectangle. Now 1 to 2 I want to move, take the line here. So 1 to 2 the distance I have 69.25, 69.25, and angle is 30 degree. Now 2 to 3 I have the distance 72.81 and angle is 150 degree. Now 3 to 4 I have the same distance here, because this is perfectly a rectangle, opposite edges are equal. 69.25 again, 69.25, angle is minus 150 degree, and finally 4 to 1 the same distance 72.81 I'm going to get, an angle is minus 30. Now this corner I want to create. For that I am going to use the arc by center point with a distance. As I told, these two are same distance having 42.8. Arc by center point, this is the center, radius 42.8, and cut the edge of the rectangle. The same thing simultaneously I can draw this side also, 42.8. And I know that this is exactly to the midpoint, so I can just to the midpoint I can mark a line, like I will take the line here, so to the midpoint I will mark the line. Then these two corners I need to reproduce here over the isometric box. So this is 13.91, arc by center point from this corner 13.91, cut this one. The same thing I can cut from this side 13.91. So in this way all the corners of the pentagon I have transferred on the isometric box. Now I'm going to join all these things, all these corners. Take the line, construction line I'm going to use. So once it is constructed, I can remove these partly left arcs. Okay. Now from the question, the height of the prism is 35. Here simply what I will do, I will use the move option. I am going to select this entire box. Then copy must be on. Click on the any corner of this box and lift it. So X movement 0 I am going to enter and Y movement is 35, like this. So now I can, by using the visible line or construction line, I can able to connect the visible surfaces of this prism. The hidden part I don't want to keep here, just I'm going to remove this one. Okay, over the surface of this one, here I need to place the cone whose diameter is 45 mm. This one I'm going to create separately. Then I will find the center of this top surface of the prism. Over that I'm going to place that one. To construct that one, again I need to construct a isometric box. The box side is equal to 45 mm and height is 65 mm for the cone. That one we will utilize here. So here I'm going to construct a box 45 length in 30-degree direction. I will use the different line type so that I can differentiate visible line, thin lines, or construction line, projection lines, like that. So 45 is the length, angle is 30-degree, 45 length again, angle is 150-degree, 45 length minus 150-degree angle. Connect back to the initial position. Now by using the diagonal method, I can able to construct the ellipse here for the, means in elliptical manner, the projection, isometric projection of circle appears. So for that we are using the diagonal method. Now I'm going to produce the arc by construction line. Okay, let's find the center of this one. In order to give the height of the cone, from the center, the height is given. Height is 65 mm. So in vertical direction, 65 mm is the height in 90-degree direction. Now by using the construction line, I'm going to connect this one tangentially. Here also once again, let me zoom out this area. I don't want to keep any hidden surfaces. So for that, I need to use split command. This arc I need to split at this point, this arc at this point. Now I'm going to remove the hidden portion of the base of cone. It is ready to move here. So here in this one center, how to find the center point of a rectangular isometric box? For that, we can simply connect the opposite edge midpoints. So there we go here. We can see this one, the center of this. So now let's use the move option. Select this solid, pick it from the center without copy. So here I can just place exactly to the center. This is how the solid is placed. Then once again, the hidden portion here of the prism I'm going to remove. Okay, the exact view we got here. Last step, what I will do, I'm going to reduce. This is so far I used the true length, so that this one is called the isometric view. If I use the scale and reduce it by scale factor 0.815, I can able to convert this one into isometric projection. So scale I am using, selecting the entire combination, and in this field here 0.815, this is the scale factor, and copy off and place it. Now I will draw the line here in order to show this is in 30-degree direction. So still we can measure the dimensions, like this side is, or this side is, this one, this side is ISO 45. So for that what I will do, I will change this one into ISO 45. Then height we can show, this is ISO 35. Then axis length of the cone. This is what we have the 65. Let me check. Yeah, it is 65. I saw 65. So that's all, guys. If you like my video, please share and subscribe to my channel. Share the video as much as possible. And if you have any comments, you can put down in my comment list. Thank you.